Right, we're here with Cesar Hidalgo. Cesar, you're going to be speaking at Cerved next this evening. Your talk is from big data to AI. What's the kind of general topic of your talk?
So first I'm going to be explaining how we've created tools that are changing the way that people think about how we integrate, distribute, and visualize data. These are tools that are helping large organizations from the public sector and from the private sector to integrate the data and make better decisions. And then I'm going to be talking how we can use these tools to create AI tools to help support decision making. But then I'm going to ask the question, well, how do we judge AI? Is it something that we always think of it as something positive or something negative? In which cases do we judge it positively or negatively? So I'm going to show results of a new experiment that we're running to try to understand how people judge machines.
Great. And how is the role of decision making in organizations such as companies, but also governments, changing thanks to big data and AI?
It's changing slowly because the change of technology needs to generate a change in culture in order to be effective. So organizations for a long time have made decisions based on intuition. And intuition is important. It's a good way of making decisions because people are smart and they can use their knowledge to develop good intuition and make good decisions. But at the same time, we want to keep our intuition in check. We want to make sure that our intuition tries to satisfy what is out there in the world. And by creating data tools, we create a culture in which actually that intuition dialogues with hard data to develop further and to become better.
How far are we from an AI government?
We're kind of far, I do think that we are at a stage in which we're going to start building foundations for some of the systems that we're going to need to use AI and decision making in the government. I think these tools first are going to start on the executive side. I'm going to show today some tools that we're developing to help optimize public investment and so forth. But I think as those tools become more commonplace on executive decisions, at some point they might also start going into legislative action.
And what about the kind of integration or lack thereof between kind of data, machines, AI, and humans in making decisions?
So I do think that we're going to have a more diverse society in which machines are going to be part of the mix. And in some way, I don't think that we're going to be controlled by them. It's going to be a little bit of the contrary. We're going to be a society in which we're going to be overwhelmed by how many machines we do need to control and give feedback to. And that's one of the big UI or design challenges that we're facing. As machines and AI becomes cheaper and more people have access to them, but at the same time they have to keep them in check, this ability of us checking and controlling these different systems is what's going to become one new design problem.
Perfect. And one last thing, one warning for the future and one word of encouragement to be optimistic.
So warning for the future is that sometimes these technologies are very good at helping us communicate with people that are far, but they push us away from the people that are close. So you have to be worried about that. You have to always keep the people that are close in mind, despite the fact that now you can reach the world from your pocket. But the word of encouragement is, I think at the end of the day, the arc of history does bend in a positive way. We do face new challenges, but if history has shown anything is that at the end of the day, pendulum swing, things go in different direction, but we end up making decisions that are better for the rest. So I do think that this is not going to be an exception.
Thank you so much. Good luck for your talk and thank you for your work.